I forgot to switch over, but hello! Welcome chat, how is everyone doing? Got some more honey hunting. Wasn't quite feeling anything else today, figured I'd just continue on with the hunt. I really do want to get this, like, done and over with. At least before Scarlet and Violet, hopefully, because, you know, Chinese don't always come when you want them to, but no. Anyways, I guess switch over now. We can get things started. Let me go ahead. Put on the playlist. There we go. Let's start things up. Let's see, what's new today? Sorry if the box ends up glitching a bit. I'm just moving the window around. Yeah, let's see. The new Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series came out a little bit ago. I got around to watching that. I think it's technically on like it's on like a British channel, on like Channel 4 or something. But of course, like, we in other countries don't exactly have that. You know, I just looked it up on YouTube, see if like anyone's actually put it there. Someone did, so I ended up watching that yesterday. I almost feel like it was a lot, like, funnier than the original. Yeah, but honestly, I think that was kind of like the point. More meant for TV than just, like, I wouldn't say analog horror, but definitely like internet horror, video series, whatever. Like, there was definitely a lot more on like the writing side of things. Yeah, that was a pretty good series. I don't know if there's gonna be like more, or if they're only doing the 6 episodes. Yeah, I'd like to see more of Don't Hug Me. Pretty cool series, honestly. Despite how dark it gets sometimes. Honestly, I just kind of like horror in general. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be 1st of October, isn't it? Man. It's already gonna be the spooky month. One thing I always do, like, during October, you know, I normally have, like, my Twitter set to, like, default late mode. What I do during October is sort of, like, get the spooky vibes as I just sort of, like, turn it to dark mode. Not dark mode, but, like, a darker, because, like, pure black, like, backgrounds in, I guess, social media sites kind of mess with my eyes a bit. Like, it's too contrasting. Yeah, I just end up having... I forget what they call it. I think it's just like night mode or something. Well, I can look this up rather quickly. Literally right here. What did they do to this? What is this? Yeah, it's called dim, is what I usually set it to. Why did they make the menu so big? What is the point? Do not appreciate. Yeah, I have a couple of drawings planned out for throughout October, I guess. Mostly just like OCs. Because a lot of them are based on like typical like Halloween stuff, like ghosts, and vampires and whatnot, you know. Then also, like every year, I think maybe I skipped one year, but like every year I like drawing my my Pumpkin Boost Celebi fusion that I made a while ago. I have plans to draw that, and also a like Phantom Litwick fusion I think I made either last year or a couple years ago, I can't remember. Yeah, I wanted to draw those two. And then I also plan on publicly revealing a new OC that I made, which is a concept that honestly I've already had for a few years now. Like, I don't know who was in like the Undertale fandom back in like 2016, I think it was, when like first came out. Jeez, how long was it? What year was it when Undertale came out? By the way, during like the very like early years of like Undertale, you know, everyone had their like AUs and stuff. Everyone was making their own like versions of Undertale, alternate versions. There was one called like Horror Tale, which was taking Undertale, making it, you know, horror themed. Kind of self-explanatory. And somewhere like along those lines I came up with like a horror version of my Sona that I never really like put down on paper. It was just kind of like in my mind. The thing like back then I was like barely learning how to draw still, so I wasn't that good at making characters or anything. In fact, I think the only characters I had back then were like my Toho OCs. By the way, like recently I like just made her own like OC, her own thing. And like the reason I'm probably revealing her tomorrow is just because I like made her my profile picture for like the spooky season. Figured it would fit. Yeah, actually, since my Sona is like largely based on Celebi, like Pokemon, since my Sona is largely based on that, you know, I felt it was only appropriate to, you know, also make that OC that I mentioned, have them based on a Celebi as well, but it's a very specific Celebi. And this actually goes into like creepypasta. Like when I was younger, I like really invested in creepypasta. Honestly, was it probably a good idea? Probably not. Was I invested in it anyway? Yes. But yeah, like back when creepypasta was like really popular, there were a bunch of like Pokemon creepypastas. Then like a couple of ROM hacks were made. But the Pokemon I base her off of is the shiny like half Celebi from Lost Silver. Lost Silver creepypasta. And you'll sort of see what I mean by that when I actually like show her off. Like, of course you can't really, well, I guess you could just make like half a person, but I want something like a bit more creative, like half of her body's normal, the other half is sort of like bandages and whatnot, to sort of give that illusion of, oh, that's like not there. The other half is not there. while also still having another half to her body, you know? It sounds really weird having it being described like that, but you know what I mean when you see it. And also, honestly, I have to put out the refs for my other OCs. Because I made them a while back, I just haven't posted them on Twitter yet. I have to find the right time to do that, but either way. And then also, because like Halloween is a Monday, I do have like classes on Monday. I was actually thinking of like wearing my Futaba cosplay, like minus the wig and everything. Just wearing that to college, to my college classes. Because the story with that cosplay is I think like last summer. Yeah, last summer we were supposed to go down to a convention, but I ended up getting sick like the day before we were supposed to leave, so we ended up not going. So I just like have the cosplay sitting in my closet and I was like, you know what? It's normal enough. Might as well dress up for the occasion. Dress up for the special day, I guess. No, it's Halloween, wear a costume, and no, it's just normal looking because it's literally just a person wearing clothes, but no, it's subtle enough that like normal people will see and just be like, oh hey, cool outfit. And then the people that actually know Persona will be like, hey, Futaba. Yeah, I thought that would be a cool idea. I'm just not gonna like wear the wig or anything, I'm just gonna have the glasses on like my head. Because fun fact, I actually do... Well, I technically wear glasses. I just only do it when I need to see like what's on the board. So I don't wear them like 24/7. Only when I'm like in class and need to actually look at what's being taught, you know? Otherwise I don't wear them, they get in the way a lot. Cause I also wear like a headband, and the way the glasses like go over the headband is a little bit uncomfortable. But not too much. Yeah, actually like around the time we were like preparing for the cosplay, we had to go and like get new glasses. So I ended up just picking out ones that look roughly like Futaba's. So yeah, those are the ones I have. Yeah, I figured, you know, let's not let it go to waste. Just wear it during Halloween, you know? You know, the best part is, like, if I wear a costume and, like, nobody else wears a costume, you know, why would they? Like, even if no one else is wearing a costume, no one will know that I'm wearing a costume. Because it just looks like normal everyday clothes. That's the best part about cosplaying a normal person. Yeah, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I ended up finding a bunch of, Takaroka clothes on, like, Splatnet and stuff and in the shops. So I ended up finally getting, like, a full 3-slot Takaroka set that I can now use to farm ability chunks for that. Which is good. Because I need a lot of the special charge-ups. Yeah, the special charge-up chunks. To be able to put it as like a main slot, because I think you need like 45? Which is good. Yeah, so that's basically what's been going on with me and everything. No, I do not want to change my user. Thank you. I have no reason to. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I've been thinking of like how I want to, you know, do my videos and everything. But I know like some of them are getting attention. No, not like as much as I would have hoped. Like my single player run of Splatoon 3 isn't doing that well. You know, it's probably like the algorithm's probably full of, you know, the larger streamers and everything. And all of their videos and everything, so I'm like bottom of the list, and you know, like that's understandable. Also, like, because I've set it to like recommended for like the person who's watching for the like the end cards. So I don't think a lot of people are like either clicking to those or it's not recommending those videos. No, I've been sort of like thinking like how do I want to like structure them in terms of like titles and like thumbnails and everything. Like I want to take like inspiration from like, you know, Failboat, Emoji, Virus, where they have like a very like focused thumbnail, like it really catches your eye and everything. I really do want to do something like that, so I've been thinking of like changing up the thumbnails. I still want to have like artwork in the thumbnails, but at the same time, you know, not just have the like the picture that I want off to one side. I'm gonna try and make it like unique, but also sort of like those other YouTubers who do that kind of stuff, if that makes sense. Teacup Kaiju, hello! How are you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. He's really choosing all the Undertale and Deltarune songs today, huh? Man. Wonder why. Honestly, how much of my playlist is Hat in Time? Oh, honestly, not that much. Alright, I'm probably thinking of the other playlist. Yeah, my other playlist is just like has pretty much every single Hat in Time song, minus a couple. Doing very well, that's good. Just came out from class and I'm making dinner. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. And my classes already happened like earlier in the week. So I just had a bit of like homework to do. Yeah, pretty much just relaxing for the most part. Playing games and everything. Mostly what I do anyways. Just don't have like a couple of projects I need to work on, but a lot of them really only do like maybe the day before my classes, so I have some time to work on them. Not too concerned, they're pretty easy. It is only, what, start of the semester. Not gonna get too hard until, you know, November hits. But now that I'm thinking about it, actually sucks, because I have 2 different games that I want to play. Oh man. Don't procrastinate too much. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Like I keep up with the due dates and everything. Like structure out different days to work on different things. You know, a lot of it can just be done in like 1 or 2 days. It's not that bad. I say a lot of it is like pretty easy, honestly. I am like a CGA student, so I end up like already knowing basically how to work everything. Really is just a matter of like finding the time to sit down, work on the thing. Not too bad. The only really like class that I won't say I'm having trouble in, but I just don't like to do is my like art class. Right now they're like having us draw objects, and I am terrible at drawing objects. Like for this week we had to draw like chairs and everything. Different chairs in different positions. That kind of thing. Problem is I'm like very bad at drawing what's actually there, because I tend to make things either too big or too small, and then it ends up messing up the whole thing. You're in law school? Nice. How long have you been, going for? I think that takes like a bit of time, doesn't it? I think it takes like least a good few years. I don't know if it's more than like average college course stuff, like 4 years or anything. I think it might be more. To also second year. Alright, nice. Yeah, I'm actually in my second year as well, I think. Of college anyways. I actually like switched over from a liberal arts degree to the computer graphics. So I technically have another like year and a half, 2 years left. Before I'm done with all of this. Yeah, it's going good so far. I'd say it's going good so far. Definitely come November, it's gonna be a lot more hectic for me. What do you want to focus on? Gaming, animation? Honestly, just like art in general. I think I'm going for like print design right now is my major. It's really just like graphic design for like making art to put on like shirts or something. Making like a poster. Just like general stuff like that. Because I do like digital art is mainly like a hobby. Yeah, honestly, I just really didn't want to do most of the liberal art courses. Because I am not good at retaining information. Especially when it comes to math and science. As if it would have a lot of avenues, then yeah. And the best part is, it's something I can just do from home. Because honestly, like, currently I don't even have, like, too many methods of transportation. So if I can just, you know, sit here, do what I need to, like, I'm fine. Don't have to go anywhere. That's the kind of thing I like. If I don't have to interact with the outside world, that's good enough for me. Yeah, because honestly, I really need to have, like, other stuff going on, like, just in, like, the background, like, background noise. Like, music or video or something while I'm drawing. Or Or is it just like too distracting for me? I know that sounds like contradictory. But also I feel like if I don't have something else, I'm sort of like, I guess, understimulated. Like if I just had something like this without the music playing on my end, like I would not be able to just like sit here and do this because it would be like way too quiet for my taste. Like I need to have something to fill the silence, or it just doesn't feel right. You have podcast or music going at all times? Yeah. Honestly, like YouTube videos are like my podcasts, honestly. I do have a couple of, I guess, like podcast-like videos just like saved in my playlist or in my watch later. Like right now I'm in the middle of watching like a D&D podcast type of series. So yeah, whenever there was a new episode, I just sort of like put it on, do something else. It's also sort of like an inverse situation, right? Like, I can't like focus on... I can't just like focus on a video for too long. Like, I need to have something else to look at or else I just get bored. Yeah, honestly, like, YouTube videos and drawing is sort of like my bread and butter. And my favorite Pokemon? Well, I think you can tell Celebi is like my #1 favorite. But other than that, I also like really like Sylveon. And honestly, I also kind of like a lot of the starters. Like the Scorbunny line, like Raboot, Cinderace, all that. And also, like, even though a lot of people make fun of it in its design, like the Snivy line, I also really like. Honestly, I feel like I tend to like a lot of the unpopular starters. Like, I really like Chikorita in its line. I like Oshawott in its line. I like Fennekin in its line, you know. While a lot of people would go for the other starters. I just really like them. That was the only good-looking Gen 5 starter. Yeah, like honestly, like Oshawott's my second choice. Like if I had to do a second run. I'm like, I like Oshawott. Oshawott's cute. And Samurott looks kind of cool to me. I just don't really like Tepig's line. Tepig itself is okay, but then you get to Pignite and Emboar. Just like, nah, not my type. Grass starter Stan? I assume you're going with Sprigatito then? And Scarlet Violet? Yeah, honestly, a water starter has never been my first choice for a single Pokemon game. I've always either gone with the grass or fire starters. Not that I don't like their designs or anything, but no, when I first see the starters, I'm always like, okay, that one, and it ends up either being grass or fire. Grass cat all day, yeah. I'm really excited to find out what their evolutions are gonna look like. Like, me and my friend, we've been sort of like talking about like what we think they're gonna be based on. I think we came up with like, because Quaxley we thought would be some sort of like pirate almost, like a swashbuckler of something, of some sorts. And then like Sprigatito, we also thought, no, a lot of people don't want bipedal cat Pokemon again. But like if it had to be a bipedal cat Pokemon, you know, sort of like a Puss in Boots situation, where it's sort of like, I guess a marauder is what you'd call it. But yeah, something like that. Like honestly, for me, if it has a good design, I don't care whether it's bipedal or quadrupedal. I'm gonna say it says a quadruped, yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complain about like bipedal cat Pokemon. Honestly, not even bipedal cat Pokemon, literally just like bipedal cat starters. Because honestly, like Persian, Liepard, Delcatty, all of them have been quadrupedal. I think like Meowth even started as a bipedal cat. So it's honestly kind of the reverse. Did like Incineroar though? No, honestly at first I didn't really like Incineroar that much. I liked the other two Sandslime, Litten and Torracat. But I didn't like Incineroar at first. I think it was Smash Bros. It honestly made me like it a bit more. Or I don't know, just sort of like seeing it in action, I guess just like made me appreciate it a bit more. It wasn't in Pokken, was it? I don't think it was. I don't remember it in Pokken. I think I'm probably thinking of Decidueye. Yeah, Decidueye got in, not Incineroar, right. And speaking of Pokken, I haven't played that game in a while. I remember just like trying to grind breaks in all the way up to max level. At least in the Wii U version. I got the Switch version, don't remember how far I got on that one. Never played Smash or Pokken? Understandable. Like, fighting games like that definitely aren't for everyone. Honestly, I'm not much of a fighting game person myself. I honestly couldn't tell you a lot of like the combos or anything. I just know press button, occasionally press other button. You do stuff. I've only ever gone to like one like local Smash tournament, quote unquote. Just like a little small local thing at a like gaming place. I ended up getting absolutely destroyed. I think like at the time I was playing a Young Link. That was my main for a while. He just like kept getting outranged, outdamaged. I think in Smash I main like Young Link, Piranha Plant, and Inkling. Those were like my main three. Yeah, I think like Inkling's my current main. I haven't played Smash in a while. Never really had a reason to. Yeah, honestly Inkling's a really good character because they have like the roller move, which like buries opponents, makes them stuck in the ground for a little bit. You can easily like camp with like the splat bomb. You could just like, it was honestly really easy for Inkling on that one like Hitokura stage where you can do the Palatin's guidance. Would probably pick Terry or Ryu. And if you're gonna play a fighting game, might as well pick a character from a fighting game. Yeah, honestly, the only fighting games, like traditional 2D fighting games that have really interested me has been like Persona 4 Arena, Arena Ultimax. It's because, you know, they're all characters I know. I can actually do something with that. But honestly, then, traditional fighting games have a lot of weird combos. There's that whole, like, forward circle back trick that I honestly could probably never pull off. I would literally need an actual arcade controller. Honestly, just like using my thumb to do it probably wouldn't work that well. Use Chie? Oh, so you've played Arena then. Nice. You haven't actually played the game yet, but if I had to, I'd probably go either, like, Teddy or Naoto. But honestly, like, they're my favorite characters. of that series. I really do want them to make like a Persona 5 arena with aged up P4 cast. I feel like that would be really cool. P4G is probably your favorite Persona game? Same here, honestly. Like, honestly, my list goes from like P4, P5, and then P3. Like, P3 I still like, but not as much as the others. Honestly, probably just because, like, you know, old game. It's like on old hardware. Which stuff isn't as, like, up to snuff as it is to today's standards. But no, I still like it. I really do hope they make a Persona 6 at some point. I would really love to play an actual Persona game. It's really, like, right now, the only Persona game I've played is Strikers. Because I haven't really had any of the other... Well, honestly, I haven't played any of the others because when they came out I was too young to play it. So, like, my first introduction to the series was actually with P5R. Persona 5 Royal. Watching someone else play that. And that's sort of how I got invested in everything. Almost assuredly will. Honestly, I think it's like a maybe if they would make a Persona 6. You know, while they have the, you know, popularity of it and everything. I know, like, I think in Japan, like, the Japanese voice actor for Igor died. Some point before... Yeah, I think it was before Persona 5 that the voice actor died. Or, like, while they were in production. I know, like, Japan's, like, very... I guess very strict when it comes to, like, voice actors. Like, I think they don't replace many voice actors as, like, a sign of respect unless they absolutely, like, have to. Like, if there's a minor character, you know, they can just go without the voice actor. Have them just be silent. When it's something more major, you know. So I don't know if they would go ahead and make it or just, like, get a new voice actor for Igor. Or if they would just not make a P6 at all. I am glad, though, that they gave us Shin Megami Tensei 5. I know, like, that was one people were waiting for a while. And I'm pretty sure it was announced back for, like, the 3DS or something. before the Switch even, you know, came onto the scene. I think it was like during one of their partner showcases where they actually like showed it off. Like, hey, we're making this. We're actually making this. Don't think one VA would stop an entire franchise, but who knows? Yeah, I only like vaguely know about their practices in Japan. Like that kind of stuff is just what I've heard. So I don't know like fully like, you know, what's the case with replacing voice actors in terms of, you know, roles and everything. I guess we'll just have to see in a few years if they actually make another one. Pre-order Scarlet and Violet. No, I don't think I will. Honestly, I don't pre-order a lot of new games. I just go out and buy them day one. Usually the only time I actually go and purchase a pre-order is if I, you know, like the pre-order bonus. And honestly, there haven't been many good pre-order bonuses for Scarlet and Violet. I think the only pre-order bonus right now is just items that you can get in-game. Like, yeah, that's cool, but doesn't entice me that much. Yeah, if they end up coming out with like a really cool pre-order bonus that I want, I'd probably place a pre-order. Ordered from the UK store for the double pack steelbook. Nice. Honestly, I just usually get the base game and that's it. Honestly, I'm not about to drop like $100 more on something like that. As cool as it is. Shipping to the US is a nightmare, though. I think it's a combination of, like, having it go overseas, I guess. And also, I think around that time is when they were having, like, shipping problems. Like, everywhere. Yeah, like, definitely in the past few years, like, things have been getting delayed, like, left and right. In terms of, like, shipment and whatnot. I know, like, I was supposed to be getting like, a couple of figures, a couple of plushies around, like, my birthday and Christmas. I think they only just came by a couple months ago. So yeah, shipping is definitely kind of a mess right now. I know that, like, for some reason, things take a while to get, like, shipped to my sister. She's definitely ordered a couple of stuff for me, and it's just arrived many weeks after, like, a couple weeks after she was supposed to get it. Because I actually think, like, this game, Brilliant Diamond, I was supposed to get... Like, she was supposed to get it day it came out, but ended up arriving a bit late. Honestly, it might just be the company that ships it. I know I've definitely ordered a couple things from Amazon, and they've gotten here pretty quick. Actually, sometimes they end up coming earlier than expected. Like a few months ago, I ended up ordering a couple of amiibo that were on sale on Amazon. Like, they were supposed to arrive, I think, like, a few weeks, maybe a week into the month after. And they ended up coming, like, pretty quick. And anything not by Amazon, total crapshoot. Yeah, I tend to go with just, like, the free shipping option. Like, I'm fine waiting, I don't really need anything right away. Usually just, like, things that are nice to have. Like a plushie or a figure or something. You know, something that I can just wait for. Not like I'm in a rush or anything. Yeah, usually the timelines they give are pretty reasonable, like a couple days after, up to about like a couple weeks. Yeah, usually they come either on day, maybe a day early. Which is really nice. Sometimes you all order groceries from then. I didn't know they did like groceries or anything like that. You like having those ASAP? Understandable. Well, they have a partnership with Whole Foods, okay. Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't exactly trust random place on the internet to sell me food, but... You know, knowing that they actually have an actual partner with a actual food company, you know. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I honestly really want to get this hunt done before Scarlet and Violet, if I can. You know, shinies don't always appear when you want them to. Especially when you're doing something like this. I know Darkrai took me forever. This one's probably gonna take me forever and a half. I really want Game Freak to upload the rest of their soundtracks. I wonder why Game Freak hasn't been uploading their soundtracks anymore. They just kind of stopped at Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Haven't seen anything from Sword and Shield, nothing from Legends Arceus. Nothing from this, and it's been a good couple of years for the other ones. Gonna go have dinner? Alright. See you around. Have a good dinner. And thank you for the good luck wishes. Hope you have a good day. Alright. Let's see, honestly, I do want to do a few more, like, spookier games for October. The only thing is I don't really know too many spooky games that I haven't played or seen or anything that I can honestly get for, you know, a couple of very cheap. There is one I was thinking of that isn't really spooky, but definitely plays around like theme of like death and everything. Death, ghosts, that kind of thing. Nope, might have picked that up, honestly. Trying to move a cable and ended up hitting the microphone. Yeah, like after Everhood is over and done with, I was thinking of maybe starting up like Necro Barista. That was another like indie game that I wanted to try out from one of the indie directs. You know, figured it would be like somewhat appropriate. Just know it. It's about like, I think it's about like, I think the premise is like the dead are able to come back for one night. you play as the barista and have to like listen to their problems and whatnot. I don't think that'll take too long. Honestly, I do really want to play SMT5 at some point, but I also want to wait until Frontiers and Scarlet and Violet are done. So I don't have to stop in the middle of that. They already have like 3 different... You already have two different games to juggle at that point. Don't need a third to be added to the mix. Honestly, when it comes to like Frontiers and Scarlet and Violet, probably gonna end up like doing 2 and 2 for the most part. Like 2 days of Frontiers, 2 days of Scarlet and Violet. Forgo the normal like variety nights and Splatoon / Minecraft days and just do those 2 until I'm able to get down to 1 game. Probably gonna end up being Scarlet and Violet's getting done first, honestly. Normally Pokemon games are pretty fast-paced. In terms of like storyline, although normally I have like linear storylines. Go from one place to the next in a certain order, so it's pretty, you know, fast. Like, can't really explore too much because they block you off. But now that it's like open world, definitely gonna be like a lot more. Wait, both Frontiers and Pokemon are going to be open world? Oh jeez. Yeah, those are probably gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out what exactly I want to do when those 2 come out. Definitely gonna have Frontiers be going first, because I think that comes out first. And once that comes out, I'm probably just gonna end up playing that normal schedule. And then once Scarlet and Violet comes out, I'm gonna switch over to the 2 and 2. I just have my Mondays, Tuesdays be Sonic, and then Fridays, Saturdays be Pokemon. I don't want to really just go like swapping back and forth every single day. Definitely do want to play things in like succession. I don't end up getting confused. Yeah, I already have an idea for what I want to do for Scarlet and Violet in terms of like videos and everything. I want to do like 1 path at a time. And then make videos out of each different path. Like, the gym challenge is gonna be one, the Starfall Street is gonna be a video on its own, and then the Path of Legends is gonna be another one. I guess we'll see once we get there. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Actually, hold on. When does Scarlet Violet come out again? Is that one? Pokemon Violet's November 18th. And I think Frontiers is like sometime earlier, I think. I feel like 11th is the date. Hold on. November 8th, I was close. Alright. That's like 10 days between, so just like a week. Yeah, I think like Frontiers comes out on either a Monday or a Tuesday. If I'm remembering correctly. I think Scarlet Violet comes out on Friday. A Friday. Oh yeah, I think Frontiers comes out on Tuesday. Scarlet Violet comes out on Friday. So basically you have 3 days all to Sonic Frontiers. And then honestly, I might just end up reserving the Friday and Saturday for Frontiers as well, so bump that up to 5. That'll at least give me like a head start. A good head start on Frontiers, so I don't have to worry too much. Ooh, whoops. Forgot that breaks the window capture. Right. Yeah, I think like 2023, not much that's I'm really like excited for right now. You. Yeah, I think there were a couple of things that I found interesting that might be coming out. Just sort of like, I think they either don't have definitive dates right now, or and like very like spaced out. I think at the very least, Deltarune Chapter like 3, maybe 4 and 5, because I think they're getting released together. Gonna be released sometime next year. Toby Fox did say like oh, they're not ready by the end of this year. So either sometime next year or 2024 is probably gonna be when we end up getting those. Just really excited to see who our secret bosses are going to be. 3, 4, and 5. And who the bosses in general are going to be for 3, 4, and 5. I know a lot of people have already made, like, fan-made bosses. I know people made, like, a boss based off of the, like, ending scene in Chapter 2 with the television. That's who they theorized was, like, Mike, so they made him Mike. Yeah, I think from one of the Spanton sweepstakes things, it's like references to a character named Tenna. And considering we're going into like a TV-based Dark World, I can only assume that means that Tenna is actually like Ann Tenna, or like Andy Tenna, something like that. Because you know, the antenna of a television. It only makes sense. Yeah, I'm just really excited. It seems like we're gonna get like a lot of cool characters. Honestly, I think a really cool concept. I think a really cool concept for like the chapters in Deltarune is just like each chapter have more of Chris's classmates get involved. So like at the end of the game it's just you and your classmates versus everyone, or like the big bad. I feel like that would be a really cool concept. I just really want to get to voice more characters. Honestly, I might replay chapter 2. Like, before chapters 3, 4, and 5 come out, if they're, like, announced prior. If they're announced prior to, like, when they come out, like, they're given a release date. I'll probably end up streaming, like, chapter 2 just to, you know, get a bit of a refresher. Though I doubt we really need one. Also because I want to voice more of Queen. I I just realized I still have the first playthrough tag on there. Whoops. Forgot to take that off from... whatchamacallit? From Everhood. There we go. That should be fixed now. It's probably not going to update for a while. Unless I refresh. Yeah, now we're gonna be seeing at least a bit more of Queen in like newer chapters. But I guess only just as like extra dialogue. If you end up going out of your way for things. Yeah, Slime Rancher 2 is actually in early access, I think, for like Steam and Xbox and all that. And PS5, I think. I think it's coming to Nintendo Switch, but only once the full game releases. You need to like optimize it and everything for the platform. But even if it doesn't end up coming to Switch, I might just get it on Steam, because I do have Steam, and now that window capture actually works now. No, I don't have to worry too much about it. I could have sworn they showed it off in a direct. And they announced Slime Rancher 2 was gonna be coming to the Switch. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. Looks like a really cute game. It'd be a nice little thing to play on stream. I just want to know when it's actually like fully releasing. No, I doubt it would be too long, because even though it is early access, still like early access, which means the game is like mostly finished. I imagine maybe a few months you might be able to see the full game. At least the fully finished game. I don't exactly know. Early access means that the game is actually done. And it's just being pushed out to certain platforms earlier if they still need more time. And are putting it in early access in order to sort of like beta test it, I guess. Yeah. Definitely have a couple of art projects I want to do in October. Probably not gonna stream them. I might stream like one of them. It's like if it's not too intensive, because otherwise I might want to take my time. Might end up doing, you know, like shadingless, flat color line art. For one of the ones that I'm planning on doing with like a lot of my characters. I know that's gonna be heck if I even try to do it all lineless. And I honestly do think I have a pretty good style in terms of like doing the flat colors. The only thing I really shade with that is just the eyes. Even then, it looks pretty good, in my opinion. And I am officially out of drink. Which isn't too bad, I'm only been going for like 15 more minutes. A little more. Yeah, usually my rule with stuff like this, doing these shiny hunting streams, is just go for 100 resets and then stop, because I run out of talking points very fast. Honestly, when there's not a lot going on, it's pretty hard to come up with things to talk about. But yeah. Now, honestly, there's definitely like a couple of games I've had on my like playlist, or we should say list to play, like streaming and everything. Sometimes I just don't feel like them sometimes. Like for a while now, I wanted to go and play Ninjala. I've been slowly getting back into that game. At the same time, I just haven't really been in the mood for Ninjala. Playing it on stream or anything. I'm also wanting to play like Friday Night Funkin', but at the same time, I also like can't do mods, or I don't know how to do mods. So it would really just be base game. People have seen that like a million times already. And I don't think that's enough content for a full stream. And Friday Night Funkin' is just one of those games. I'll just like go on, play it for a little bit, then back out. Like, rhythm games a lot of the time are just like that for me. Let's go and play a couple songs, play a couple favorite songs, and then go ahead and do something else. It, like, takes all my, like, attention. Something where, you know, it's fun to do in the moment, but then I actually really want to get to doing other things. Like, my watch later's very backed up about now. So I do need to, like, get through all of those, and you know, every minute I'm not watching something from my watch later. Another minute I could have been watching something from my watch later, and now it takes even longer to get through it all. I mean, I only have, like, upwards of, like, 40 videos on there. So it's not too much. It's just stuff like if there's a series that I'm watching, I want to be able to watch the series all the way through, and you know, sometimes I'm not in the mood for that, or I am in the mood, but it's a bit too late for me to do that. Yeah, honestly, I like watching that kind of stuff all in one sitting. Just so I can focus on other stuff later. That way I'm not, like, ending on cliffhanger or anything. Even then, stuff like that kind of also requires my attention, because a lot of it has to do with, like, animation. I do like being able to, like, watch the animations and everything. Like the final season of Meta Runner posted a couple weeks ago. Final episode of the final season. And I just haven't really had the time or the resolve to really sit down and watch the entire thing. I think it's only 8 episodes, so it's not too intensive, but you know, like, I have just, like, a bunch of miscellaneous videos in my watch later, things that are like maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Ones that aren't too long, but still a bit long. And then you have the ones that are over an hour or two. And those ones really need the time and resolve to actually get watched. I just never have that. Yeah, anyways, since Monday is, like, Halloween is on Monday, that's one of my streaming days, I could honestly do something a bit, like, horror themed. with my overlay and everything. I don't know exactly what I would play. .5e came out just like a little bit earlier. Like on Switch and everything. That came out in October. That would be perfect timing. Then I'd be able to play in like an actual horror game. I was gonna say I think Yume Nikki's on Switch eShop, but I think that's actually on the Steam Workshop or whatever. Steam Library. And even then, I think that one might be Windows only. I don't remember, I haven't checked on the page in a while. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get like a spooky Splatfest for this coming month in October. I just don't know if it would be a bit too early, if they want to wait until next year. You know, within that same realm, would they do Frosty Fest? They do something like that, have a Christmas theme around Christmas time, wait another year. I'm just really excited to see what the next catalogs are gonna have to offer. What the new, like, Wandercrust incentives are gonna be on Splatnet. No? Exit out of the game, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think once it hits like November or December is probably when we're gonna get the next catalog. Might be December because I think they said 3 months. Yeah, considering we only have like the limited emotes right now, I just really want to see what else they're gonna give us. I don't really like a lot of the emotes that we have for right now. A lot of them don't really fit with like my character, in my opinion. So I always just end up using the default. It has the weapon included. Ooh, another thing. So I've actually been planning on doing like covers. Only thing is I don't know if I should post those on my main channel or make like a side channel for those. You know, people are probably gonna be expecting like gameplay or gameplay related stuff. Yeah, I have a couple things planned for that. I've been doing some work on like an English version for Anarchy Rainbow and like the 2 other Splatfest songs that we have so far. And then also I've been wanting to do a cover of Error, the Vocaloid song. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I would just like post those on Twitter or something, or if I would make them into actual videos. Yeah, that's sort of been what's going on with me. Alright, last reset here. That's gonna happen. And it's not shiny. Alright. Well, that's where I'm gonna leave things for tonight. So, thank you to everyone who came by. Thank you to anyone who made it followed. Next stream should be tomorrow for some Splatoon 3. I think next week it's probably gonna be Minecraft again. That's when I'm gonna start flip-flopping between Splatoon and Minecraft, but yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be Splatoon. It's gonna be the same time tomorrow night. And with that, I don't have anyone to raid, so I'll let you scatter. So once again, thank you all for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!